wits about you.
Prepare your team. Round begins in 3, 2, 1.
Alright.
These
game now.
are gonna get what they deserve.
Starting on cast. Already fired at rockets. Just MGs coming out. But they get the frag. Gas almost falls off the map.
Teams are tied. Lead taken.
Oh, they are enjoying the frags.
Yeah. Aspen to Elfie, they'll be able to control heavy hearing. They'll give up Mega though. That's SAL. Cass really doesn't have much stack.
Yeah, he was going for some weapons, but his body died, and now he's getting caught 2v1.
He's had enough damage though. It's not too bad. And we've actually got a bit of a reverse on the map. Pinky. Oh, he doesn't actually get heavy. He's backed off.
No, Swiss Fishy is with the heavy, so...
Yeah.
Incoming
But full control. Both items went to SAL there just before power up. They'll be pretty happy with that. Another frag.
Wu is in position to get this power up. I see nowhere. No one is in position. They're still fighting around the item. It's just standing there. But there we go. Gasp. And the Mega Elf right after the pickup.
Yeah. He's got the MG as well. They're just going to be hunting for frags. He's taking a rail though. He's railable right here. Not anymore with that regen though.
The position of Team Red almost gets Gasp. Really low, but still getting the frags on the board.
Only 2 frags from that quad, but it has extended their lead a bit. And another Mega, so it's not too bad going for them.
I did like the position of Team Red, like spreading out onto the map, like one on the rocket launcher and one on the portal. I swear it gets a nice frag on the board. Yeah, so Team Red didn't really lose that much out on this quad.
Should be a frag in. Damage by Swirl. And we're not seeing Swirl or Pinky having as much presence on the items they should have. Going to SAL too often.
Yeah, I do notice that Team Blue is fighting more 2v1s than Team Red right now.
And they haven't even checked for heavy, and looks like they're just gonna give it up. We've got both items up at the moment.
Incoming protection.
And that heavy's still up, and couple kills just before power up. Looking good for SAL.
Yeah, Swiss Fish is in position. Doesn't have much.
Yeah, I'd really rather Cass gets protection, but no one's grabbed it, and Pinky's just stolen it.
Like Swiss Fish was the single person that was in the area. It gets stolen in front of him. He gets a frag in the end, but yeah, is not able to do anything about this protection. Like Pinky does have some stack to work with, but not much time on the power up anymore.
And they end up losing it. I was just more trading on that power up. We're not seeing any really clean runs at the moment. Did get the frag against Fishy, and Cass just forced to back off.
Well, his
And he might be
body.
able to get...
Where did his body spawn? He might be playing a 2v1 again.
And Fishy comes in to help. It's a good frag and they'll pick up heavy. Yeah, so just in full control here. Happy to rotate the items. We're pushing together. I mean, Casper's in a 1v2 moment. He should go down. Fishy does come in late and gets a refrag.
He's cleaning up, but he needs to do something about this heavy.
Incoming quad.
He leaves it up for his buddy. And yeah, actually blue team is in a better stack position right now to fight for this power up. But Team Red is doing some great work.
Pinky hits nice rails and he's able to get quad. And mega. He's only got rail and machine gun here, so he should be a bit careful.
He isn't doing any damage. And his body is dying, so there's not really anything coming out of this squad.
Yeah. I mean, even if they don't get many frags, at least they've denied it from their opponents. Yeah. Another rough run of full power-up run. In the game slowed down a bit here since that quad started.
Do not defile me with your.
They say that Pinky is very close to death. Nice defensive damage.
May the power heal you.
Oh, Pinky eating a rail, but has the totem at the ready. Like Elena is a great tool in 2v2. We haven't seen much or play or dual wielding guns from the other champions.
Yeah, just totems everywhere. But bit of momentum going Pinky and Swell's way as they go 2 for 0 there. They're both pretty stacked. Could be enough frag here. And well timed for protection as well.
Yeah, they both have a great stack, but yeah, Team Red just freshly spawned.
Protection spawned.
The protection will go to Swiss Fishy, who is now on the hunt and also has enough tools to fight with. Trying to chase frag up, gets one in the end. Well, in the end, it's 2 for 1 during the power-up run. So Team Blue, yeah, still in the lead with a small margin.
Yeah.
Your
Seeing quite a slow
is
game.
at an end.
Yeah, but also being this a little bit of a larger map, all those rockets completely destroy Shrill.
Death is the only release. I will not grant you the privilege.
Like, usually you see a quite defensive start, but now it's more of the midpoint. Because there's so much room to this map to be on defense.
Sort of seeing a bit of an adjustment as the game goes on. I think the fast play is definitely suiting Sal a bit better, so the switch is probably a good idea from Swell and Pinky.
Yeah, next power up will be a quad. Would be awesome if Team Red can grab it, but they are not in the area.
Spawned.
So, yeah, Gasp with the quad again and the dual wielding gun. But no enemy in sight.
Yeah, spotted one there. But he's missed him.
5-minute warning. Tank.
He almost got away with it. Pinky holding his breath.
But a one frag quad, I mean, it just neither team's really doing much with these power-ups. That's all just keeping the game very close at the moment. A couple frags coming out by Casp, and it's going to extend their lead. I think we need to see Swirly and Pinky being a bit more aggressive on the items here. The frag lead's just increasing. It's 12 now, and yeah, they've got to be quick if they don't want to lose.
The LG damage on Gasp is huge, but his body is there to assist him. Doesn't hear Pinky from going behind. Oh, look at this.
Double frag from Pinky.
Nice. With the assistance of the totem. It does not only heal, it also does damage.
Got power up in 15 seconds. I think it's got to be an important one for Pinky as well. They've got to actually get some frags off it.
But look at the position of Team Blue, just holding this choke point. Like, everybody is eating so much damage, but look at this! Pinky!
He's cleaned up, he's got Mega here. And he's super stacked. He's just gotta find them, and he's found one already. Just happy to take the 1v2. A lot of damage out, but he is forced to back off. And they've actually gone 1-for-1 off that quad. That protection. Frag lead still 10.
Yeah, it looks to me that they are mostly trading the frags and not they're not able to do anything about the leads Team Blue is having.
Yeah. And they're just trading rails here.
And Team Blue just hit the 40 mark.
I think Swelly and Pinky's only chance is to get a good quad run here. And neither team's been successful yet, so they'll have to pull something out. And oh, Fishy drops drops down. Just takes so much damage. No one's really healthy. Fishy's got 100 HP. I'm seeing quite a few just awkward fights from this high ground. Great rocket, but he eats one from Pinky in return.
Incoming quad.
12 seconds to quad. Pinky's in a good position. He's got a lot of damage on Fishy as well. It looks like they'll be able. Oh, nice rail on Cass. Cass so low. And, oh, but Fishy sneaks in and gets the quad. And this might be able to get. They might win the game with this. They only need 5 frags.
Yeah, there's always a choice, like, do you step early or do you just jump on down and steal it? And this time around, Swishy Fishy had the great tactic, just dropping down behind the one that was waiting on the quad.
Died in the fight and then just came back just in time to steal that frag. And now it's pretty much SAL have basically won the match. Only 2 frags to go, and I mean, if that quad went the other way, we could have been seeing a very different scenario right now. But yeah. But this first map will go SAL's way. And GG.
Enemy team wins.
GG.
We saw a lot of railgun that map. It is molten, but I believe we're going into a Woken next, so we might see a bit of a different strategy on that map.
Yeah, and if you look at the statistics on Team Blue, they were both doing the work. Not that much difference on the kill-death ratio. Let's quickly look if we have a new overlay.
There's a bit behind our time. I'll get into map 2 now.
Okay. Let's see if I can get this going on time.
Prepare your team.
You come looking for a fight?
Round begins in 3, 2, 1.
Let's see,
Fight.
see map brings us. Starting on Swell here. They're a bit like getting heavy, and Swell's just waiting on the side of this railgun, and he's forced to back off. Very aggressive orb though, he might be able to take Fishy out, but no, Fishy does enough damage.
Lead lost.
For first couple frags, they're Sal's way. 2-1 lead. We're seeing a being very defensive on this rail here, but he can't really push out either item. Sal getting both, but good rails. As well able to take out Fishy, and Cass not very healthy.
Death is the only grant you
Oh, again, they're trading frags like crazy. Being such a volatile map with the 4 players on this one.
Yeah.
And yeah, you usually see people get in position really early on this side, because it's easy to defend, but yeah, you need all the weapons and a lot of stack to do so, and everyone is dying. So
Yeah, it's just quite messy there. Following Swirl, and Swirl just able to walk on, pick this up, and collect a couple frags. And with both items up, you should be able to get some stack. Just needs to choose one. We actually see a couple totems on Sal's side at DLG there.
oh, he heard the time pulse pick up.
Oh, Pinky just eats both totems there. And a lot of damage.
I do like
Yeah,
the defensive stance though, just waiting on the quad and try to lay out a trap.
Coming at you.
Killing spree.
Good rail. Like a nice rail.
Stay down this time.
And even though he's taken down, Swell's just done a lot of damage.
be healed in the power of the ancients.
Yeah, so even if Team Blue got the quad, it's they didn't get that much out of it.
Do not
And wow, nice round. Pinky just forced to back off here. It's interesting, Swell and Pinky's strategy seems to be defending rail rather than items here. It's not a bad strategy on Awoken, especially with how rail heavy the last map was. We see a very aggressive orb just to push that rail.
Yeah, it's also a nice place to stack up the totems, and the power-up also spawns here.
Yeah.
And Blue really wants to take over this position.
Incoming protection. Impressive.
Rest in pieces.
That actually took over, scaring everyone away.
Protection spawned. Enemy has the protection.
While Swishy Fishy is the one survivor on the
Stains you.
power-up location and walks away with the protection.
Impressive. Combo.
Healthier protection. You should be able to go on a run here. They are
Yes.
behind.
He has such a high sense, by the way.
Yeah, he's known for causing people spectating motion sickness. Yeah, I don't know if like Cell is now where he just moves his hand immediately. But he is taken out, 2v1, and might see another frag here for Pinky and Swirl. But Caps just backs off there.
May the power heal you.
I think we've seen Pinky and Swirl sticking together a lot better this map compared to last map.
Oh, but wow, the pincer movement just singling out one enemy from both directions. Oh, orb short.
Get a trade.
Yeah, Team Red is doing much better than multi-falls right now. But it's still so close.
33 frags in it. Got power up in 30. Like, damage now is really good. Just got to force the restack. Power up, but Cass is taking so much damage. Well, gets the frag. And it might be Fishy down in here as well. And even though they've cleaned up 2 frags, Swell and Pinky are low for this power up. You've got to be careful. But great damage.
Ooh.
Cass,
Yeah, I like this Swishy Fishy again, cleaning house before the quad, but no, now swirls around with the shotgun, and what? He's moving his mouse with 50 miles an hour, but gets the frags in the end. Dies, and Pinky steals the quad.
And would be surprised to get another couple of frags here.
Wow. That was a really rough position to be in when the quad is there around the corner.
Unworthy.
They've done quite well off that quad, extending their lead to 10.
Guard me, acolyte.
Yeah, because this being 2v2, also the weapon spawn time is 5 seconds, right? So if you both spawn at the LG and there is a quad on the way, you only have one player with the LG. Because the other has to wait 5 seconds before the next one appears. Yeah, we're now on the Casp for a bit, and he's hitting his rails.
Yeah.
Wow, he's cleaning house.
Finishes off the frag, and lead's only 9 now. And we're seeing Sal play very closely together at the moment, defending this maker. I think Swell and Pinky might be able to get heavy here. They take a rail for it though.
2 rails
And
actually.
wow. Yeah. Pinky just took so much damage there. Cass caught close range of rail out. Pinky's come back from spawning. Gotten the frag, and might see Fishy die here as well.
Yeah, and they will spawn at LG while Team Red is has a great position on this next power up. Pinky
150
takes
stack
it.
protection. He's still got to be a bit careful of both fighting both players at once, but he's in a pretty good position at the moment.
Yeah, I do like the trap on the LG side though. Like if you have 2 LGs pinned on the protection, you can do a lot of damage, but in the end they did not succeed to do anything about
But they only
this,
lost
tower
a couple frags there, so not too bad going.
And Pinky doesn't want to give frags to the enemy's team. Suicides again.
Good strategy. And we're seeing quite a messy, some messy fights here. A lot of players just dying very quickly.
Stopwatch.
Oh, both items going to Team Blue, and Casp is also on cleanup duty. While Pinky is fighting a 2-for-1, his body is too late and yeah, is getting into the same situation.
Power of the ancients.
Like I do think Team Blue is working with some control, going in pairs to the items. And now we have a defensive position on red actually, or the red team on the green item, but it still gets stolen.
I mean, Casp has so much stack for this power up, and I mean, if you have this much stack and go on a quarter run, it's going to be a lot of frags. And he's just going to hunt.
Can you survive a quad rocket jump as Ranger actually? I think you can do
As
one
Ranger, definitely.
with this stack.
We've only gotten 1 frag so far, but might be able to get another one here.
Even trying.
But still, like, they really wanted a huge
5-minute warning.
huge number of frags to get the lead. Oh, just after what ends.
Well, they're only 2 away for tying it up.
Master.
Yeah, Casp favoring control. The heavy went to Team Red. Yeah, Casp with so much stack, and look at this. Swirl only having the starter sheet gun gets professionally removed. And yeah, this was the tying frag. This is gonna be a close quarter matchup.
Yeah.
Heavy is up, it's being left alone. Casp is on the hunt to get the frags on the board, but it's a trade in the end.
And Casp has just had a lot of stacking. He's been surviving the last minute, in a lot of frags. What you want to do in 2v2?
I eat
And good
meat
rails.
like you for breakfast.
Yeah, we've seen the lead go to Sal's side after being 10 frags behind. Got 15 seconds of protection. And it looks like Cass dies here. Pinky is in an alright, pretty good position. Oh, he's knocked.
Spawned. Your team has the protection.
Swirl, not very healthy. Does have protection though.
Oh, the heavy just got stolen and Pinky dropping down. Getting the frag while Swirl
And the
has...
frag tied. Got protection. Pinky and Swirl really want to get something out of this. Nice rail. And yeah, they're giving up Mega here.
Yeah,
And we're gonna-
again prioritizing this corner of the map. But they don't drop down to the heavy, by the way. Are they just baiting it?
Pinky able to pick it up.
Oh no!
And it cost him his life. He goes alone, and there should probably enough frag for Sal on as well here. He's orbed out, but even then, survival is unlikely. Nice defensive damage though. And Fishy able to get the frag in. Oh, such a close match at the moment. 46 to 45. Might not even make it to the next squad.
True, because the frag limit is 50. They are trading frag for days. It's
Oh, great damage from Pinky. Fishy able to get the frag. He gets both frags. And Fishy and Swirl were on a sliver of health. Wow. It's a huge play.
and they're both actually pretty healthy because of the totem. Healing them both
reset.
up.
We've got power up coming up.
Swiss Fishy is caught out in his own on this corner of the map. It looks like Pinky and Swirly have the position, but
Pinky able to get squad's huge off, and Fishy managed to get the frag.
Team wins.
And what a close game. GG's 2-0 to SAL. 50 to 48. Wow.
This one was really close. GG's. Yeah, so this means SAL MON takes this
Yeah,
2
we
to
get
1.
Oh, 2 to 2.
Yeah, 2 to 0.
Yeah.
Indeed.
And that's their first win of the season. And unfortunately, swerleypinkey have not won a map in their first week. But I'm sure they'll be back stronger next week.